windy as shit out here. Let's see if we can find some decent fragrances. I'm hoping to run across Cool Water Parfum. That is the goal. So lucky me, I found exactly what the hell I was looking for. So yeah, look around a little bit more. I saw that Cremo fragrance, but don't really excite me. That was loud. But yeah, I'm quite excited to get this. I've heard it's kind of a cross between Sauvage-ish, Prada Luna Rosa Carbon, stuff like that. I know people have been finding it at the rack stores. I haven't came and looked for fragrances in a couple of weeks, so it was nice to find it. So we'll get back to the apartment, check this one out and see what I think. All right, so been a little while since I went to Marshall's and ended up finishing doing the video. Granted, they did not have much, but the main thing I was looking for, like I said, Cool Water Parfum. I have been on the hunt for this. People are finding these for the $25, this 50 ml, and reselling them for $50, $60, $70 on eBay. Not willing to pay that when I know if I was patient, I would find it at some point at Marshall's. So check your local Marshall's if you're interested in getting this one. It's going to be the most affordable way, because I don't really see them at too many discounters. When they do pop up, they're not this price. So check your rack stores. Cool stuff still pops up here and there. Now, some of you may not deem this that cool. I do, because it's supposed to be kind of like Prada Luna Rosa Carbon. From what I understand, I don't have the notes in front of me. I didn't look at the notes before. I just recall people that you have said I would like this, reaching out to me in the comments or whatever, saying I would like this, it's like this. So I have been influenced going into this that it's supposedly a Sauvage Prada Luna Rosa Carbon-esque type of fragrance. So let's bust this bad boy open, see what it actually smells like. Here we have it. Cool Water Parfum. I gotta say, with this slightly tinted bluish grayish juice with the clear bottle, that actually, it looks refined for being Cool Water. It really does. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. I love Cool Water Intense. I don't wear it that often because it's so room-filling, overwhelming bubblegum beast that I strategize when I'm going to wear it. I love that fragrance. It's a great fragrance. If you like blue fragrances, it's a must-have for the under 40 bucks for the performance you get. But this, I have a feeling I'm going to really like this. So let's give it a spray. Its atomizer was almost spot on. Two good sprays. Atomizer really puts out. Okay, I can smell the ambroxan for sure. This is a little bit more spicy though. Good thing. Ambery spicy shower gel. Definitely a shower gel scent. Not redundant at all to Cool Water Intense. So get that out your head. Don't think that. This is much warmer. There's still that bright, crisp freshness and that shower gel feel, but it's a lot warmer than I anticipated. There's got to be some kind of spicy note in here. It's a drier, spicy type of note. I do really like this. It's not exactly what I was thinking, because, like I said, going into this, I had in my head Sauvage and more so Prada Luna Rosa Carbon. Whereas I understand the similarity, but in the opening, this has a lot more bite than Luna Rose Carbon. Luna Rose Carbon is smooth as silk when it comes to ambroxan fragrances. The way Prada does soapy lavender is like no other. And the lavender they used in there really, really smooths off the edge of the ambroxan in Prada Luna Rosa Carbon. So I get the similarity, but I wouldn't relate it most closest to Prada Luna Rosa Carbon, at least not in this opening. As that sharp edge starts to tone down a little bit, because I mean, it's only been, what, a minute? You know, that opening blast is always a little bit different from once it starts to settle down a little bit, and it'll settle more and more, and then you'll get into the heart. Whereas here, it has a little bit of an orangey, almost zesty spice type of smell with some strong ambroxan presence. Definitely has a strong shower gel ambroxan smell. Definitely smells like it's pumping off of my skin too. I like this. I like blue fragrances though, and I would definitely classify this as a blue fragrance. Through and through. This is a nice blue fragrance for sure. Damn, I do like this. Let's pull up the notes and see. So if it's anything like Cool Water Intense, they only gave 3 notes for that. I have a feeling it's a similar thing here. Okay, Cool Water Parfum, main accords of woody, aromatic, citrus, earthy, soft, spicy. So there's a little bit of spice here for sure. All right, now let's scroll down. Top notes of lemon and pink pepper. Okay, there's a little spiciness there. Mid notes of Haitian vetiver, base notes of sandalwood. Just like with Cool Water Intense, no signs of ambroxan, but when you smell this fragrance, there's no denying there's ambroxan here. Very woody though, and that pink pepper normally is more sweet than spicy, I find most of the time. Here, there's definitely a spicy edge. And it's lemon, not orange. So maybe the pink pepper mixing with the lemon kind of gave that zesty, spicy citrus that I was feeling, that I was thinking was like a zesty orange. Not spot on. Obviously, I was not spot on, but you can't tell me there's not ambroxan in this fragrance. Sorry. Just like with Cool Water Intense, you can't tell me there is no ambroxan in that fragrance. It's a bomb of ambroxan. Here, it's not as in your face as Cool Water Intense. This is a little bit more toned back, but still strong. Just not as strong as Cool Water Intense. That's mind-blowingly strong. Like, you can get away with 2 or 3 sprays of that fragrance. Whereas here, I think I'll be safe doing my usual 5 to 7, and it'll be very strong and pronounced. It's really settling to more spice. Maybe that's the vetiver's an earthy type, and it's adding to the spice of the pink pepper. But it's not like a nasty, earthy type of smell for the vetiver, which, I mean, it's not going to be a high-quality Haitian vetiver here. It's supposedly Haitian vetiver, so I think that's kind of keeping it from being too smoky and earthy, but there's still an earthiness here. But it's more woody than earthy, I find. I'm digging this. I'm digging this. If I run across another bottle, I think I'm going to grab another bottle so I have 100 ml of it. Yeah, so I'll have a sealed 50 ml waiting in the wings for if and when I ever go through this bottle. But yeah, if you check your Marshalls, guys, this is solid. If I had to throw a number on this one, I would say this is a solid 7 out of 10 fragrance. You know, better than good, not great. You know, there's a lot of blue fragrances I would deem better than this. There's a few blue fragrances I would deem worse than this, but none of which I would consider super basic average, because I'm a little biased towards blue fragrances because that's my personal taste. I really enjoy blue fragrances. No secret to you guys. If you've watched multiple videos of mine, you know I like the mass appealing stuff for the most part. That's on average what I'm going to wear. I do wear other things, but this is right up in my wheelhouse, right up my avenue, if you will. Like I said, 25 bucks, 15 ml. I think it's absolutely worth it. I did not hesitate. It's the whole reason I went to Marshall's in the first place, was looking for this because I knew that was the place to find it. And yeah, this will be in the rotation in the next several days. Probably going to do a full review on this one if you guys are interested. So sound off in the comments if you want to see a full review on this. But I can tell you right now, for the most part, pretty much what I went over. It's pretty simplistic and pretty straightforward. The scent profile, outside of touching on performance experiences, I don't really see it being too different from what I described right now in this first impression. I could be wrong, but we'll see. I'll definitely give it several wearings. And if you guys want to see a full review, make sure to let me know. Until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. So I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. How many of you already have this? What do you think about it? Do you agree with me that there's no convincing you otherwise? There's ambroxan in this fragrance. It definitely smells like there's a lot of ambroxan here. I'm sorry, it just really does. I don't get the strong similarity to Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. I do get some similarity to it. I get more of a Sauvage relation. I think Sauvage EDP relates to this more than Prada Luna Rossa Carbon, personally. But not exactly the same. Just different enough, if you will. Definitely not too redundant with all the blue fragrances I have. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Cool Water Parfum and you give it a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.